Well, what's happening here? Welcome back to my channel. I hope that everyone is having a wonderful day. Happy Friday, everyone. By the way, if you are new to my channel, I make new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Join the family and never miss an upload. I guess we're back to doing that intro again. So today we are talking all about doubt. Doubt is like the ugliest word ever. And it's the ugliest word ever to me because when you start doubting yourself, it starts to build up, right? Like once you get into that mindset, once you have that doubt mentality, that's when you start acting out of fear and protecting yourself and not going after what it is that you want and not following your dreams and not putting yourself out there. Trust me guys, we all do it. We all are going to feel doubt at times. But why I'm making this video is because there are things you can do that when you get into this mindset, poof, and nip doubt right in the butt. What am I doing? You know what's actually crazy to me? This thought is actually what changed my entire life. The only difference between somebody going out there, living their best life, achieving all of their goals, and then the other person who is feeling afraid, who is getting down on themselves, insecure, having doubt control their life, the only difference between both of these people, this person had the confidence to go out there and put themselves out there, and this person just let doubt control their life. That is the only difference. It's not always about skill. It's not always about knowledge. It's really just an internal thing. It's just an action of you can do it. That's the only thing. We all are going to face doubt. I'm not saying at the end of this video you're never going to have that. You're never going to have fear or insecurities or anything like that. But what I am going to show you is how you can use that to fuel your goals, how you can still go after everything, how you can still be confident, even if you have to fake it till you make it, guys. Even if you have to do little things in the beginning to get you to that good spot. I'm gonna share all that in today's video. So I'm gonna let you guys on a little secret. Recently, I have gotten so many DMs, you know, about the new house and about my new car and my relationship and so many things. And a lot of people have been saying to me, how are all these great things happening to you all at once? You know, these are some of the things that I wanna have or I wanna do. And here's the kicker, here's a little secret. All of these things that you're seeing manifest in my life right now, all the things that you're seeing on Instagram and in vlogs and this and that, all of that was 5 years in the making. It wasn't just like an overnight success or all of a sudden I got these things. No, it was 5 years in the making. And you guys have to realize that if there's somebody you're looking up to on Instagram or on YouTube or on TV or whatever the case may be, and you're like, wow, they're getting all the success and all the things they've ever wanted. Like, you know, why doesn't that happen to me or anything like that? The first thing is you definitely want to get that mindset out, like why not me? Because we all have the capability of making our life our dream life. So definitely get that thought out of your head. But the second thing is what you're seeing is the finished product. You didn't see all the blood, sweat, and tears, all the hard work. You're just kind of seeing like the pretty packaging afterwards. You're not seeing every single thing, the sleepless nights and the waking up at 4 a.m. to film videos before I would go to work. You know what I mean? Like there are so many things that go behind the scenes. I definitely want to talk about that before we get into today's video, that a lot of times when we see things on Instagram or YouTube, anywhere in social media, we're seeing the finished product. We're not really seeing the work in progress. So just always keep that in mind no matter what. So with that being said, let's get into today's video and talk about the 3 ways you can stop doubting yourself and how to live your best life. Okay, so number 1, these sleeves are gonna kill me today. Number 1 is you have to kick doubt in the butt when you feel it coming on. Kind of like when you feel yourself getting sick or getting a cold, you're like, okay, I need to get some sleep, or I need to drink more water, or I have to have more tea, but you start to nip it in the butt early on, right? The same thing goes with doubt, because I'm telling you, once you get into that mentality, like we were just talking about, once you get into that mindset, it's going to make you act out of fear. And now I want to kind of expand on that topic. So when me and Jared were seriously house hunting, we started in like the fall time and we were going to open houses like every Sunday. We were constantly looking on Zillow. I had this dream house on my vision board, kind of like the aesthetic that I was looking for, the dream neighborhood and all this kind of stuff. So me and Jared definitely had an idea of the house we were looking for. This was like our biggest goal, like getting our first house together, you know, being able to start a family someday. This is our biggest goal. So after going to so many different open houses and not seeing what we were looking for, not liking things, I started to kind of feel down on myself. Just kind of feel like maybe this isn't gonna happen for me. Like this is my biggest goal ever and it's just not gonna happen. We were at an open house and I heard a realtor say, the reason why people aren't finding their dream house and aren't finding what they want is because the inventory in Los Angeles is really low right now. We're at an all-time low. Guys, that was like the worst thing for me to hear, because after that, I started saying that all the time. My mom or my brother or my grandparents would call and they would be like, you know, how's the house hunting going? You know, how's everything going? Oh, it's not going good, but it's not my fault because the inventory is at an all-time low. So there's just nothing I can do. There's just nothing I can do. No! No! That is the worst mindset to have. Here you have your goal. Think about when you first wrote your goal down, or when you first got it in your head. You had that picture in your head. Okay, I want to do this. This is going to be so exciting. I can't wait for it to happen. Maybe your dream is to travel, or to get a house, or to start a YouTube channel, or to start your own business and quit your job and work for yourself. Who knows? Whatever the case may be. I'm sure when you came up with that goal, you weren't like, yeah, it'll be cool to own my own business. Yeah, I'd like that. Yep, that's my dream college. I've been working for that my whole life. It'll be nice if I get in. Where is the enthusiasm? Where is the energy? Where is the excitement? So that's the first thing that I would start with doubt. With doubt and getting that fear in your head, because once you have that fear, once you have that doubt, that's when you start to take action. And usually taking action is a good thing, but in this case, it's totally not. Because then what happened, just using myself as the example today, I wouldn't want to go to open houses as much. I wouldn't want to look on Zillow as much, because I was like, I already had it in my head, like the inventory is at an all-time low. I didn't want it to bring my mood down. You guys know I love to live my life positive, high energy, and all that good stuff. So I didn't want to look at things that were going to put me in a bad mood or feel like I had no control over. But that was entirely the wrong attitude to have, and that's where we're going to get into step 2 and the second thing that I want to talk about. The second step is kind of changing the story, changing the scenario, changing the perspective. I remember me and Jared were walking Wyatt. At this point, we didn't have heartbreak yet. We were just kind of walking, and I remember saying, yeah, it sucks that the inventory is so low. And he literally stopped me and was like, can you stop saying that? And I was like, why? Like, that's what that guy said. And he was like, yeah, but how does that affect us? Like, even if that is true, like, how does that affect us? And honestly, I started to think about it, and I started to think, well, if there was more inventory, would that change anything? Not necessarily. Maybe there's more things that are out of my price range, or more things that don't meet our criteria, or more things that are not in the area that we want. More inventory wouldn't necessarily mean that I would find my house. And that's really what I want to drive home to you guys with the change your story, because a lot of times people will say, well, if I had this, I could then do that. Or if my opportunity or if my situation was like hers or his, then I could do that. No, definitely don't live in that mindset. That is a no. It's a no-no. To give you guys another example, someone reached out to me over DM not too long ago talking about YouTube, starting a channel, and what they said to me really shocked me and surprised me, because they said, it's my dream to start a YouTube channel, but what's holding me back is the fact that there's so much competition out there, that there's so many YouTubers. Guys, I literally read that and was like, girl, no, you cannot think that way. If something is your dream, nothing else should matter, nothing. And even when you do get in that doubt mindset, even when you do get insecure or let fear control your actions and your thoughts, what you have to remember is, wait, you always have to go back to, if this is my dream, if this is what I want, nothing's gonna get in the way. Nothing. Yes, there are more YouTubers than ever, but there's also more of an audience. Nowadays, so many more people go to YouTube to search information, to figure out how to do something. I mean, my grandparents are even on YouTube. So you have to look at it that way, that yeah, maybe there's more competition, but there's also more people watching YouTube. If you put yourself out there, I guarantee you're going to get results. Even if it takes you 5 years, even if it takes you 10 years, even if it takes you 5 months, or who knows, and you don't even know this, you could be an overnight success. No matter what it is that you're trying to do, you could be an overnight success. You could be the story that everyone talks about. You could be the exception, but you have no idea if you don't put yourself out there, if you don't try. If you only take one thing from this video, let it be this: actions breed results. That's the magic secret. Even if you don't get the desired results all at once, or on the first try, or in the first year, know that actions breed results. Or being afraid to put yourself out there, or afraid to hustle and make it happen, if that's your issue, the greatest thing about that, and what I want you guys to realize, is that that's all just a feeling. That's not like something that's actually stopping you. That's a feeling from within. So as we know, we are in control of our own body. We are in control of our own thoughts. That's something that you can literally turn around today. You can literally do that today. There's some things in life that you can't just do today, right? Like, I couldn't just go be an Olympic skater. Like, I just can't do it. The third way, these sleeves, I'm never gonna get used to them. The third way to stop doubting yourself, and I honestly think this is one of the most important things that I can say in today's video, and one of the most important things for me, is to not settle. Don't do it. Once you start settling in your life, even if it has nothing to do with your goals, you just start settling with this, settling with that, that's when you start to get down on yourself, because you're starting to see, well, yeah, I didn't really work that hard on my diet and my fitness, and I don't really have the body that I know I could have, or I don't have the strength that I know I could have, or I don't have the health that I know that I could have, but I'm just whatever, this is what I'm gonna do. You start to kind of bring that mentality to all other areas of your life. When I changed my health and fitness, I changed my life, because once I realized that I could hit a goal like that I could hit fitness goals, that gave me the confidence to then say, well, I could hit YouTube goals, and I can hit career goals, and I can move across the country. All of that followed. It's crazy because all of this is documented on my YouTube channel. Like, you guys can see my entire journey. You know, after I hit some major fitness goals, I then moved across the country. I then started to hit all of my goals and prove to myself that I could do it. Prove to myself that I had the capabilities of doing it. Don't jump into something just because it's there and available. Don't do it, guys. I was actually talking about this with sponsorships on an Instagram story. I think it was an Instagram live or an Instagram video. I don't remember, but it was on Instagram. And I was saying to you guys, those of you that are new YouTubers or have been on for a while and you're starting to get sponsorship opportunities, don't just jump into what's available and what comes into your inbox. You guys can apply this to everything, not just like YouTube, but no matter what you're doing in life, more opportunities will come your way. Just because you say no to something doesn't mean that it's no forever, and you close something and you're never gonna get the opportunity again. No, guys, don't live like that. Don't think like that. So I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for watching today's video. Comment down below your thoughts, or if you have any questions, or if you want to talk about anything and bounce ideas, let me know down below. So I love you guys so much. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys soon.